Next stop, Trader Joe's. Stop number 3. Okay, so this is round 2 of groceries, and I'll just do a little quick grocery haul before I put things away. Here I have Pellegrino water that I'm just going to set out at the beverage station that I put out. And here I have just whipping cream, sea salt, vinegar, chips. I love this brand right here, Tim's. And that's just going to be put out with the snacks prior to the dinner, just to kind of tie folks over and whatnot. And there is football, so I'm putting out just a variety of snack foods, so that's going to be out there. And I have Brussels sprouts here, I have evaporated milk, and then another canned corn because I needed 4 and I came home with 3, so I must have not bagged one, or I don't know, I was missing one, so I had to get one more. And then I have mushrooms here for the stuffed mushrooms appetizer that I'm going to make. And I have linguiça, which is a Spanish sausage, celery. I have a pumpkin puree here, sour cream. I have this for the pumpkin pie. It's whipped cream. This I got from the Filipino store that they have here locally, and it's pan de sal. It's so good, and it's similar to the Hawaiian bread that you get at the grocery store. It has just a little sweetness to it, basically just little dinner rolls, but they're just so good. So I'm glad I was able to find these. And the next thing I got was long grain Uncle Ben's wild rice, and this is what I use for my stuffing every year. I put rice in mine. And here I have potatoes, and these are for the mashed potatoes. These are the yellow, these are the yellow potatoes, which I really like for mashed potatoes. And then I have one orange, and this is for my hot apple cider. I have some limes and lemon. I have shrimp here for my shrimp appetizer that I'm making. And these were a random purchase, but I thought I would try them. They looked absolutely divine. But this flavor is holiday mint. They're all M&Ms. These are little minis, so they're real tiny, and I thought I'd make some, chocolate chip cookies with M&Ms or something. But those are much smaller than the regular M&Ms. They're minis. And then this just looked absolutely divine. It says gingerbread M&Ms. Yum. Can't go wrong with those. Here I just have biscotti, and this is basically for my pumpkin cheesecake, and what I'm going to do is grind these up finely for my crust. And then I have brown sugar, and here I just have a prime rib roast, and here I have the ham that we're going to make. So that's just a quick haul of the groceries for round 2 of grocery shopping. So this is grocery haul for store number 2, and basically this is all the stuff that I got at Trader Joe's. And here I just have the roasted and unsalted mixed nuts. This is for the recipe I have for the rosemary chipotle roasted nuts. And then these are candied pecans, and this is for my sweet potato pie. I also got green beans and green onions, some multicolored potatoes. You have purple potatoes, yellow potatoes, and baby reds. And then this is rosemary. This is for the prime rib rub and also the mixed nuts. And I got grated Parmesan cheese. And then this is blue cheese. It's actually Gorgonzola, so it's a sweeter cheese. I got Gruyere cheese, and that is for the scallop potatoes. And my recipe asked for that particular cheese. And then here I have feta cheese for the stuffing. And this is a random purchase, but I did see this at Trader Joe's, and it was a kitchen hand soap in a lemon scent, and it smelled absolutely divine. So random purchase there. And just got some assorted meats for the meat and cheese platter. Also a rustic bread for the stuffing, and raw cane sugar spiced cider. That's for the the hot apple cider. And then we're gonna just add some orange slices and cinnamon sticks and heat that up. And then I purchased this amaretto, and I haven't tried that. It's a product of Italy, and I was told it has like an almond. It's an almond flavored liqueur, and I'm going to use that for a dessert that I'm making. I have Amaya, my youngest daughter, and I've just put her to work. And as I said in my my first vlog, part 1, about party prep, always put people to work, and that's what I have done here. So the reason why we're doing this is to kind of save on time. So what we do is we cut all our vegetables, things that need to be cut, such as onions or celery, all of those kinds of veggies that can be cut up and put into Ziploc bags. We're doing that now, and I've just placed a one of these picnic tablecloths that have this little vinyl material, and it's really quick for cleanup. So I have Eamon, my son, who is cutting the Spanish chorizo. And as you can see, he's working very, very hard and concentrating. And he is cutting the chorizo and also putting it in Ziploc baggies. The next thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to cut up my rustic bread into pieces and just put it into this Ziploc bag. That way it's already cut up. It's one more step I don't need to do on Thanksgiving. So I'm going to go ahead and just cut it up in cubes, and this is for the stuffing. I'm combining this bread along with cornbread because I like the combination of the two breads. So I am going to go ahead and do that now. And it's done. So the next thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to work on my prime rib roast, and as you can see, this is a pretty nice cut, and I'm going to go ahead and put a rub on it and just let it sit overnight so it could be ready to go in the oven tomorrow. And basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to grind up some peppercorns, and I have some chopped rosemary, some chopped parsley, garlic, olive oil, red chili pepper flakes, And I have some coarse gray salt. And I'm just going to combine all these things together, make a paste, and put it right on the prime rib roast. So I have created my little paste with peppercorns and the red chili pepper flakes that were grinded up, the salt, garlic, parsley, rosemary, and what I'm going to do is I'm just going to add maybe about a half of a teaspoon of ground coffee. I know that sounds really weird, but this is ground up really, really fine. It's Italian espresso, and it's, I don't know if you could see that too well, but it's really, really fine, and it's just a small amount. And I'm just going to combine all of that with olive oil. The smell of this is just amazing. And I'm just going to add olive oil. Add the olive oil to the paste. It's kind of hard to do this one-handed, but I need to add more, because what you want to do is you want to make it like a paste. You don't want it too wet, but you don't want it too dried out either. You just want it all combined. The smell of this, you guys, is so divine. So as you can see, I've just put the paste right on top of the prime rib, and that should just sit on there, and that should create a nice little crust during the baking process. And what I'm going to do is cover it with saran wrap and put it in my fridge and just allow it to sit overnight in this nice, lovely, aromatic crust.